Welcome to my video series profiling the essential firms driving the UAE capital markets and fundraising ecosystem. Every firm featured is sourced directly from my exclusive, fully updated UAE Family Investment Office database featuring 193 elite firms plus key investor contacts across a comprehensive Excel spreadsheet and an accompanying 772-page directory. If your goal is raising capital on the UAE, this is your definitive guide to making the right connections. Now let's look at AJ Capital and Investments. It's a Dubai-based single-family office with a distinctive advisory-driven investment model operating across corporate advisory, private equity, syndication, and market entry solutions in the Middle East, Asia, Europe, and the USA. A platform that combines capital deployment with active deal or origination and cross-border facilitation. So 4 continents they're active on, and their capital and origination is advisory plus. Syndication is their core deal model. So the best returns come from deals you originate, structure, and syndicate. Take a look at what they've built: originate, structure, syndicate, then invest. And keep in mind that everything that's in this presentation is also part of the 772-page UAE Family Investment Office directory and the Excel spreadsheet, which also has the key contacts for you to reach out for these firms. So AJ Capital has built its platform around the conviction that the best returns come from deals you originate and structure, not just receive. Advisory and syndication create a proprietary deal pipeline that goes far beyond conventional sourcing. So number 1 under corporate advisory, strategic corporate advisory across 4 continents, generating proprietary deal flow, structured transaction access, and a commercial intelligence network unavailable to passive allocators. Secondly, private equity syndication. Private equity syndication as the core investment model. Co-investment and structured deal participation are not just add-ons, they're primary mechanism for capital deployment. And lastly, the market entry solutions, cross-border market entry expertise across Middle East, Asia, Europe, and the USA. Genuine commercial intelligence on market access that makes AJ Capital a partner, not just a check. So where they invest, the asset classes, sectors, and geographic reach. They're active in private equity and real estate across Africa, GCC, MENA, and the Middle East, with a syndication model making co-investment and structured participation central to every deal. Private equity, syndication strategy, consumer services, energy and utilities, healthcare, industrials, logistics, and distribution. And under real estate, it's direct and via syndication, flexible deal-led capital deployment. Again, geography is Africa, GCC, MENA, Middle East, Asia, Europe, USA. So how to position? So the recommended engagement approach, and I always like to remind people that the database, not only for the UAE Family Investment Office, but the global ones and all the other databases that are part of my collection that you can see on my website, they're not meant to be used for spamming. They're used for targeting approach, and that's why my video, my 772-page directory really can help you guide yourself to how to deal with these, because they're basically led on the back of other mandates I've worked on with clients. And this is an institutional database. It has been really updated in the last 2 years quite a bit, and quite a bit of content from 2026 as we've been using this. And every time we get some feedback or content that we add to it, it just goes right back into the database. Now, hopefully that's also what you can have if you acquire the database. You have your own team that can add to it as well. But let's get into the engagement approach. Number 1, lead with co-investment and syndication structures. AJ Capital responds to proprietary deal flow and structured co-investment participation. This is a platform that wants to be involved in shaping and syndicating deals, not just allocating to them. Secondly, frame as a cross-border partnership and reference their advisory and market entry expertise to position your opportunity as a natural fit to their origination and facilitation model. They add value, so show them where you can. Thirdly, avoid purely passive fund structures. Generic blind pool fund marketing will not resonate. This platform is really built around deal participation, so structure your approach around collaboration, not allocation. And lastly, use structured introductions, not broadcasts. AJ Capital responds to proprietary structured introductions that respect their deal-led operating model. So position the introduction as a partnership opportunity, not a product pitch. I think that's really key, to use these type of tips when you're doing the individual outreach. And lastly, let's take a look at the fit score and approach. So the investor compatibility assessment. So For co-investment, syndication, or cross-border deal facilitation in the GCC, Africa, and MENA, AJ Capital Investments is a distinctly active and deal-oriented partner. Their advisory model creates multiple entry points for managers willing to structure collaborative participation. So under co-investment and syndication, it's a perfect fit. GCC, MENA, confirmed. Private equity mandate multi-sector has been confirmed. Cross-border deal facilitation is a core model, and active partnership mindset is essential. So approach, reference their market entry expertise in cross-border syndication capability, lead with co-investment structures, proprietary deal access, and active partnership. And now a key database disclosure. I like to include this in all my videos, whether it's for the family investment offices, private equity, venture capital, or the other databases that I offer on my website. Basically, data sourcing. My exclusive databases provide hundreds of thousands of global contacts, blending leading institutional data and public records with real-world fundraising intelligence. Now, this definitive resource targets top-tier allocators, including private equity, venture capital, family offices, pension funds, asset managers, real estate, and ultra-high net worth investors. And it should be noted, some of these have been updated with real live campaigns that I've been involved with or my clients have been involved with as I act on mandates for a number of clients, not only in the UAE, but globally. Now, accuracy and use. This database is built on data compiled mainly between 24 and 25, alongside current 2026 market intelligence and fundraising updates. Now, while it provides an exceptional foundation for outreach, contact rules and investment criteria naturally change over time. Consequently, specific results cannot be guaranteed, and the resource is most effective when utilized by organizations with dedicated data teams. Now, keep in mind, I clean a large amount of my emails every single year using premium email verification services. Now, very, very few database providers will do that, even the big three that are in the market. So that's one of the things that you can get out of my particular service. And lastly, verification. Notice all insights derived from market discussions and historical contacts and cannot be 100% verified. Data is a foundation for outreach, not a guarantee of outcome. And notice these databases are strictly available to corporate or institutional grade groups only, no personal sales. For more information on this database, click the link in the description below, and that will take you right to the website at DubaiInvestorsList.com. Please like, share, and subscribe.